Anarjohka was declared as a national park back in 1975. It is one of Norway's 36 national parks and among the last remaining 11.6% of the Norwegian untouched wilderness. The park consists of 1,390 square meters and it is representative for the county of Finnmarksvidda and located 69 degrees north. This is the land of the Sami people. In this area you can find bears, wolverine, moose and many unregulated fishing waters, making the park an Eldorado. For 14 days I will travel here on an expedition to seek total freedom. Går ikke i mørket. Vann. Vi kan ikke krysse dette nå. Sketchy. Mygger, og derfor må man ta på seg dette her. For helvete. Very cool. Maybe the halo. Definitely don't like that I'm here, so. Oh, man's beer. Just when I wanted to take a photo of those birds, they were questioning about what I was and what all the thing I'm carrying. They escaped or they went, but they were not afraid of me, and that's a sign that I'm really out in the wilderness. The plan is to follow this abandoned road 1 kilometer, and then I will take to the right to make it to the river again. Definitely closer. I've seen quite a lot actually. About 1.5 kilometers was even more. Must be bear. I've seen a lot of bear poo as well. So, need to be careful. Need to be very careful. May encounter them along the way. I'll walk a shortcut and I see the river way over there. That's Karasjok. 200 meters down here is another path. I'm going to stick to it and head towards the white water. I don't know what it's called, let me see. It's called Reitsegorsi. And you can hear quite well. The river is a little bit more calm from way over there. And because it's, I have way too much kilos, food mostly, I'm going to see if I can pack craft instead or head up the way. I go into keep it chill. I have walked 4 hours. Let me see, 4 hours is 12, so it's time to eat some lunch. Just going to find the road first and probably head a little bit farther by water or by the road. We'll see. So, plan is to have eaten lunch. I checked the map. I'm just relaxing my feet now because it was hard to go without the trail. So the plan is to follow this road 20 more kilometers for today. And I think tomorrow, when I set up the camp, I will perhaps pack craft. This thing here doesn't work as soon as possible. You have to actually wait 30 minutes so the mosquito actually goes away. So the seems like it works a little bit, but not too much. But when I arrive at a place, it's swarming with mosquitoes. But now actually it kind of works, and I don't really need to be packed up like this now, but yeah, so I can actually lay here without the mosquitoes. Seems like it works a little bit. I also have a little bit of spray repellent, not the deep one, but the gas is almost done for yesterday and today. Okay, I'm gonna relax. We'll head up soon. Oh, my feet kind of hurts a little bit. Gather energy. Here we go again. Dette ikke noe Lars Monsen. Dette ikke noe reality-greie. Dette ekte YouTube villmark-overlevelses fra deg og Legosen. Hvis du ikke liker dette, ja, da har du ikke noe her å gjøre. Do I speak a good Samisk? I'm just kidding. I actually admire Lars Monsen. Very nice adventurer. And the Sami people as well. It's like the oldest culture in Norway. Deg og Legos. Hva det deg og Legosen? That's me. You ever heard of deg og Legos? of Legolas smell thing. Oh! Don't twist my feet. Okay, 20 kilometers. It's not cool to actually use your foot. Either you have another kind of foot or you cross with your feet only instead of getting wet. Okay, it's not very far, but it could be very, very strong and very slippery. This is the reason we have to have good foot, especially when the river is kind of not very size. If it is very size, you should actually pass it there. But if not, you should be very careful. There is fish jumping here. I come to the Karasjok and I've seen several fish jumping. It could be salmon, could be trout. I think I'm going to try to fish here. Seems like people been here before. Perhaps I'm lucky today. Or just beside here. I'm just going to try. Going to try. Maybe the place where I'm staying tonight. I don't know. A moment of truth, guy. So let's try. Fish. And this is my first grayling with my favorite lure. This is a hard. Need to prepare them as soon as possible. They're going to fish, they are small, they're going to take a little bit more of them. Another one, Richard the Lord now. Haven't been getting any enough. So it was a nice thing that I stopped here. I used a lot of time actually. Lost 2 fish. But I got this one, and I think it's enough for me because I don't want to eat too much. Thing with grayling, you have to prepare it once you get it. So I don't know the reason actually, but I just heard it. I'm going to prepare, and we're going to set up the tent here. It's not far from where I wanted to be, but yeah, just to be here. I have never tried grayling before. The only thing I knew is that you have to prepare it as once you get it. The other little one had a little bit of rong. This has, I believe it's fins. You have to tear the skin off of the grayling. And this is the second time I've done it because I have already done it in the little one. Let's try it first. Let's see if I can get the skin off here. I'm going to fry them, perhaps cook. Maybe it's a little bit best to cook them. These mosquitoes. don't know. You know you are in the well when you have to take away the moose poo. Well, okay, I shall prepare some dinner here, the fish, and then I will move a little bit further because it's too noisy to hear the white water here. So just going to eat here because it's close to the water, so I can have the fire. And I will move a little bit, just 50 meters up top. Just need to. I haven't changed my feet yet, so I'm wet. All wet. Oh. Man, it's a good thing to be alone because then you don't have to have a plan. So I caught my first graylins, 2 of them. I lost 2. Got a bit small actually. Not they are at the water, and yeah, I'm very thankful for that. To be the second day here, so it's good. And I seem to see the white waters, and the Karasjok river the white waters are quite big, so I should avoid white waters like that. Okay, let's prepare some dinner. That's the best lid, but prefer to have a pan so I can fry them and it doesn't ruin the fish. I prefer to use 1 kettle for perhaps the fish, cook the fish and rice, and then the other one to boil the water for coffee and hot drinks afterwards. Another good thing that I will change the lens. Well, I have so many lenses with me now that I should really use them also. Okay. There we go, much better. Another good thing that for me stopping here is that I can use actually make some rice and make some bread tomorrow, because I have bannock. And that's also one of the things that is taking too much weight on me. And today's been hard actually. It's been quite difficult to walk in when I was going for the shortcut from the trail to another trail. It was hard. Long and hard, so it's better to actually stay here and prepare some good breakfast here as well tomorrow, and head hopefully longer away from the river, because I think there is ørret or trout, another place, and there is most har and pike, and I haven't fished pike before, just seen it on the water, and it should be a new one for me as well. Can't wait to try the har. If I get any more har, I'm going to try to fry them, he said. Yeah, better. Okay guys, I think it's ready. Let's try. The weather is quite interesting here because it changed really quickly from sun to rain, clouds. Good thing when you boil is that the bones, fish bones, is a little bit easier to get out, especially if you don't know if this fish is bony. Then it's good to actually boil the fish. Like you can see, I have put the tarp because it's really changed quickly the weather here, so cannot decide if it's going to rain or it's going to be sun. Okay, let's try this. It's a little bony. It tastes like well, it tastes like cod actually. A little drier, a little bit dry, but good. Grayling. I should actually have put the tarp up, but I was too obsessed with fishing that I forgot. Need to be routinated, guys. Not my favorite. Perhaps better fried in the pan. If I get more grayling or the hide, I should try to fry it instead.